thing for the Elena fans was of course the kiss, that Elena kisses Damon. Elena kisses Damon, not Damon kisses Elena. Elena kisses Damon. That was the biggest happy-ish moment, I don't know, for me personally. So I knew that something would happen and that maybe Elena confirms for some more feelings for Damon, but like this was something I didn't expect it. So it was great. It was awesome. But yeah, first of all, we have seen that it started in Jenna, because of Jenna's death, of course, and I miss her. I miss her totally. I miss her. We have seen that Elena, was in her room and was looking at that and looking at Jeremy. She was like curious if he has maybe some issues to get over it. Of course, he lost so many persons who, by the way, are maybe now coming back as a ghost. It's like OMG. I don't know if they are a ghost, if they are, but I think that's the most realistic thing. Seriously, I thought they would be, I was a big Vicky and I was a big, much more bigger Anna fan as a lot of people are. And when Jeremy walks down in the kitchen and there was Anna and then before there was Vicky, I was like, are you kidding? I was from the first time I watched it, I watched this one time alone and one time with my mom, and I was like, oh my god, are they back or what is that? My theory to that is that Jeremy finally comes back from the death. The witches has something to do with that because I think I don't remember what they told Bonnie, but something like that has consequences. So I think that the consequences are that Jeremy now can see the dead people, or that they gave him any powers to do something. I don't know if that's really bad, but yeah, I think we will see that in the first, sorry, in the third season. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. So that was the biggest surprise for me. I wasn't so surprised that, that Damon is not dying. That was not that was I expected, but the thing with Jeremy and all those things, that he was shot by Caroline's mom and that he then survived it with the power of the witches. I never expected something like this happening to Jeremy. But it was great. Of course, it was great. And yeah, what can I say more? And then Elena and Jeremy, and finally then Caroline got to a little picnic thingy to the marketplace. I don't know if that what celebration it was. It was like an old movie public viewing or anything like that. And I thought that was a great idea to have, to get a little back into the into the normal life, to try to make it better. But then of course, Elena finds out that Damon was bitten by Tyler, and of course she was shocked, and definitely she was shocked. And yeah, before that, Stefan finds out to how to heal Damon, or how to heal a werewolf bite. So the cure was Klaus's blood. So he had to go to Klaus finally again. And yeah, I mean, seriously, Klaus, I don't know what I should think about that man, but I was like shocked when he killed his brother. I mean, seriously, he and Stefan and Catherine were in that apartment, and he was like killing his brother. I never expected that. I mean, I knew that you can never expect anything from Klaus because everything is a surprise, but that was like, okay. I was very, very, very confused and very shocked and very like, oh my god. And when he finally comes out with the truth that he has plans for Stefan and making him a ripper or anything, I felt like OMG when Stefan had to drink the blood bags for getting the blood of Klaus. So Stefan is finally back on blood. He's a bloodaholic, and now he's back, addicted. And I think it's great that the writers make him finally back badass again, and Damon more like the good guy. That's great, but I think Damon is still the not the bad. I can't say always bad guy, but he is definitely something. He has bad sides, and I don't want to miss that. I don't want to, I don't want that he's completely good. But I think they won't do this. But to see what Stefan, Klaus, and the bodies of their ancestors has to do with the next storylines, it will be very interesting for me to see, and for everyone. I think something's gonna happen with Damon and Elena. But like, this was great. I mean, he had some flashbacks and he was very confused. He didn't knew what's gonna happen at all. And I think that this was great that um he had that flashback where Catherine takes something out of her hairs and was like ripping her neck up open, and he drink or he that he can drink the blood, and he thought that the person in front of him is Catherine, and so he bites Elena. And I love to see that when he realizes that what he's doing right now. I love that moment because you can really see that he, you know, of course he loves Elena. So, and that was great that he finally said that again. I mean, in episode 8, we have seen that he already told her, but he let her forget. So I think that it was great to see that finally again, and of course the kiss. And I mean, Elena's reaction on Catherine walking in to save Damon with Klaus' blood was priceless. I mean, her face was like, oh, did you see that I kissed him right now? Normally I'm together with Stefan. He's my boyfriend. So what I am doing here right now, but sorry, that was German. Her face was like that. Oh, it was nothing like it looks like. No, mm-mm. And that was great. And now I think Damon is, of course, he's safe. I think for season 3 will be very interesting where this goes with Caroline and her mom, because now Caroline and she that I think now she knows that Caroline is still her little child, her little girl, and I think that she now is maybe she turns like around and sees that not every vampire is so soulless or anything. So I think that will develop. It will be very interesting to see where this goes with Stefan, Elena, and Damon, because now Stefan is obviously the bad guy, or he will become the bad guy. I don't know what Klaus is willing to do at all, but he is going to be the bad guy, I think, in season 3, and yeah, I would love to see Damon and Elena together, and I think that will happen in some, yeah. Is there something more for me to tell? I am just shocked and happy that Vicky and Anna could be back. But yeah, that's all I can say for this episode, for that season finale. I think it was great.